Hi guys.
Welcome back from our...
Almost a year since we recorded. Well, no, it has not been a year. We've been recording, but it always have been like technical difficulties.
Something has always gone wrong. We've actually recorded like 5
we recorded this video like 3 or 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
One time the audio was off, then something else happened, and then we tried to record 2 weeks ago. The microphone wouldn't hook up to the camera. Today, I had the microphone and it hooked into the camera, but we didn't have the SD card. So we have to record on my MacBook.
But hey, we're here, right?
So,
what are we talking about today?
Today we're going to do the part 2 of the continuing. Is that right? The
Continuation
of the first video. I think we left off like, did his parents approve or did my parents approve or something like that.
Did anybody approve? So after the year-long mystery, we're here to reveal where we're at this time.
And that is...
We're good.
Lies.
Juice is out.
Y'all want the tea?
Let's get the information rolling.
You want the tea? Excited. You want to tell them the tea?
Yeah, I'll tell them the tea. So...
Or I can tell it better. Or,
yeah, you tell your version of the story and I'll kind of fill it in, you know?
Order. He met my parents first.
Okay, yep.
So, he met my mom and my sister and my niece first because he came to her birthday party and everybody loved him. My mom's like, oh, he's my son-in-law. I'm just like, girl, calm down. Nah.
I mean, you know.
Okay, whatever. And so, when did you meet my dad?
I met your dad.
It was like 3 weeks after that or something.
Yeah, I mean, because I came back down.
So, he met him after. My dad can get along with anybody, so he's not like awkward or whatever. So, he was just like, hey, how you doing? He was like, I'm good, sir. I was like, we all got along. I mean, they all got along, and yeah. So, I guess Harish was like excited for me to meet his family. So, he was just like, I think it's time for you to meet my parents. And I was just like, I've heard the horrible stories of how, you know, this can go. And so I was prepared, but I kind of wasn't prepared. You know, when you think the worst first, and then sometimes it doesn't go as bad as you think, right?
I think at the end, neither of us were prepared for what happened.
So, we go to dinner, so we get to the house, and I was just like, oh my God, I don't know about his parents, blah, 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 blah. So we go in, sit down, we talk. Well, they talk. So we sit down at dinner, and, you know, Harish and his mom is talking, and then, I'm just sitting there, like, well, okay, so they were talking, and then, you know how you, like, try to jump in the conversation to, like, initiate, you know, like, okay, let me get in the conversation. I forgot what they were talking about, and I was just like, oh, yeah, such and such, such and such, and then she, like, looked at me, like, and then she looked at Harry, she kept talking to him, and I was just like, you know what? Now. So I was just like, at this point, I'm not about to, you know, keep putting myself out there so she can look at me like I got shit on my face. So I was on my phone, and I was watching a baseball game. I hate baseball, number one, but it was more entertaining than, you know, sitting here being ignored. So his dad would talk to me every now and then his brother would talk to me. I mean, it was just back and forth. But it was just not.
It was very interesting. It was just awkward. Like, honestly, it felt awkward the entire 3 hours.
It was 3 hours?
Felt like a lifetime.
I mean, it was just like the worst. I didn't like it.
I mean, before that, did you ever meet like any of your boyfriend's parents?
Mm-hmm. They all love me. Because I am Ariel, you know, Elise.
Ooh, okay.
And, you know, I'm just a people person. They love me. This is the first time I had somebody's parents not like me.
Well.
And they don't like me.
So,
Okay. Let me finish. So, we left the dinner or whatever, and then I think I had went home. Came back to Dallas. Oh, we're in Dallas right now. We're at the W, using the natural lighting.
Hey, this week's Ariel's birthday. That's
all my birthday was August the 1st.
Hey.
So we went to dinner. Oh, y'all, we are so all over the place. No, we have to finish the story.
We can finish the story.
So, what happened? Okay, so I get home and he calls me. He's like, "Oh, so sad," and I'm just like, I really wasn't thinking about it like that. So I was just like, he was like, "I have to tell you something," and I'm like, "What? Like, what is it?" Because he's so dramatic that I'm just like, "Okay, what?" He's like, "Well, my mom. Did you say my parents or my mom?"
Parents.
He was like, "My parents had a list of things." He was like, they have a list of things that they're concerned about. And I was just like, okay, what is it? And so he was just like, when I went to their house, I didn't take my shoes off. And in my defense, I already knew, like, because Harry takes his shoes off wherever he goes. If he goes to somebody's house, and I'm just like, put your shoes on. But that's their cultural thing. So, and when I was going into the house, I wasn't thinking about taking no damn shoes off because I was just freaking out about meeting your parents.
Yeah. And
then, here's the thing, y'all. Listen. Harish didn't take his shoes off either.
That's right, I didn't. And
then, Harish didn't take his shoes off, so I'm just like, okay, that's one thing.
What else did she say?
She said that I would, what did she say?
Oh yeah, at dinner she said that she was on her phone for way too much, and then Ariel's defense is like, well, she tried to talk to you, but you didn't really try to interact with her.
I mean, I was on my phone because I was online shopping. Harish was like, "Are you really online shopping right now?" Yeah. What else am I supposed to do? What else am I supposed to do? It was like, once I shut down. I mean, that's true, but, like, I would have been open for more conversation if there was room for more conversation, which there wasn't. Right. So I was more of like, okay, I'm tapped out. Yeah. I'm not entertaining this. And, like, what else did she say? She said that I ate with my left hand, which I'm left-handed, which I'm going to eat with my left hand. And I guess it's another cultural thing where they don't use their left hand to eat. Well, some people don't, because I know some people that's Indian and they do. But
what's really strange, and I mean, it's not saying like each one of these small things they mentioned kind of rolled up into like there's too many cultural differences, and we don't think she's going to be able to adjust.
And I'm telling you now, I don't care.
It's like these are such
at this point,
things.
I'm just like, I'm not going to eat with my right hand, and
which is funny because you started to do that.
No, I didn't. I told you I was cutting with my left hand, but I still ate with my.
No, she definitely ate with her right hand.
No, I didn't.
I saw it.
Okay, whatever. Listen, I'm not changing the way I eat. I'm not changing which hand I use because that's just not me. That's not a part of my culture. I mean, I don't care. You know, I don't make nobody say, "Oh, she ate with her left hand." That's a mark on her list. You know how you get your in kindergarten? Yeah. You start off with green. So
she went to yellow.
I went to yellow because I didn't use my left hand. Oh, and I didn't take off my shoes. And so I'm just like, where was it? Your right hand. If I would have eaten with my right hand, she would have said, "Oh, look at her. She got food all over the place." So I was never going to win.
Right. This whole thing was kind of weird for me too. First off, just to give you guys some insight, my parents have never met anybody I've ever dated ever. So I think that's another thing that was just kind of like weird for me because I honestly didn't know how to prepare Ariel because they've never met anybody I've been with. Mm-hmm. I tried to do the best I could, but I failed.
Yeah.
Secondly, like, when my parents told me these things, it took me a couple days to process it. Like, I was like, I don't really know what this means, blah, 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 So when I finally told her, like, I didn't really know.
Wait, even my left hand.
And then there's too many cultural differences.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
That's it.
No big deal, right?
So.
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day.
So he called me. Listen, he's still trying to. At the end of the day, you hold on. At the end of the day, I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
So like when he told me these things, I was just getting. I really didn't know how to feel, but I know I was pissed off because I was just like, I'll call you back.
That's it.
He was like, okay. All right.
Oh, she didn't call me back for 4 days.
Yeah, I didn't talk to him for 4 days. I went in there and talked to my sister,
and
I was like,
I did something.
I mean, okay, I'm getting to that point. Calm down. So I went in there and I talked to my sister. I was like, his mom said all this stuff or whatever. And my sister was just like, Ari, you need to really think about if you really want to continue this relationship because, you know, we could have easily gave a laundry list of things that Harish did that we didn't like, but we're not those people. Not saying that his parents are, you know, bad or something, but, you know, we could have did the same thing, but we don't do stuff like that. So, and I was just like, yeah, I got to think about it. And so I didn't talk to him. And then, like, Friday, I was just like, Ariel, it's not his fault that his parents are close-minded. Sorry.
No.
And, you know, so it was, I really felt bad because I was, like, punishing him, but it really wasn't him. It's more of his parents. But I just needed time to, like, process and think, like, did I want to continue this? Like, I was about to, like, this was about to be done. Like, I wasn't going to.
The first video almost never existed.
Mm-hmm.
I guess from my perspective, after I told her, didn't hear anything for her for like 3 days. No text. Text was just like, hey,
when you piss me off, I'm a real short texter. They be like, how's it going? Good. Period.
Period. No exclamation. Emojis, gifts, it's all out the window.
I love you. Okay, thanks.
Oh yeah, I had said it about that, obviously. Never mind. Yeah, that was it, and it was just very short. Didn't answer her phone. Sometimes 5, 6 hours. Wouldn't get a text. Just to get a thanks or a cool. I'm sitting here waiting for a text or a phone call. Oh, is she gonna text me? Is she not?
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like, you know, I never dealt with. I feel like they only did that because I was black. Like, because I'm black. That's the only thing. I just knew in my mind that was what it was. So.
But like I said, I don't know what it was because they've never.
I know what it was.
They've never met anybody.
From my perspective, I know what it was. It was.
No, from I mean, absolutely, you can have your perspective.
Because everyone that I talk to, they're like, oh, you know, they don't really agree with.
It's very different. And then I think the other part,
American.
I think the different part of this is like in our culture, there is no getting to know somebody. Like that concept doesn't exist. So it's like you got one chance to prove that to basically make them like you, right? You've got one opportunity. My mom's like, well, you know.
Well, at first he was like, I want you to meet her. And she was like, why do I need to meet her?
So, I mean,
I'm just like, I don't want to meet you either, lady.
But at the end of the day, it had to happen at some point.
Yeah.
Whether they wanted it to happen or not. But then my parents are super, super traditional. And I don't think I really understood this until they met her. But yeah, they're still kind of stuck in their own ways when it comes to marriage and relationships.
Really?
So they're still kind of stuck in their own ways. Not only did she not talk to me, my mom didn't talk to me for like a day and a half. Like nobody talked to me, so I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs in my own apartment.
When your mom talked to you?
After we had that conversation.
Why didn't she talk to you?
Oh, she was the same way, just like you. She was just like, hey, how you doing? Good.
Oh my God.
I was just like, What are you doing?
What are you upset about?
Nothing.
What was she upset about?
I have no idea. Oh, I think I told her. So after that, I told her, I was like, hey, I gave it a day, and I went back over there and I talked to him. I was like, well, I understand if you don't like her or whatever, but I'm not ending this relationship just because you don't like her. And she's like, okay, that's your choice. I can't change your mind. I was like, no, you can't change my mind. So, and then she didn't talk to me after I told her that for a day or so.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I mean.
I finally told my mom. I didn't tell my mom immediately, what happened or whatever. Because my mom is like, so. She's like, Ariel. I was like, his mama don't like me, mama. They family don't like me. And, I'm looking for her to, like, be on my side. She was like, Ariel, you just have to, what did she say? She just said, you have to just give it time. Girl, no. I need you to be on my side. So, I was just like, okay, whatever.
See, her mama had my back.
Be quiet.
Because I told her the same thing. I was like, you just got to give it time. I told my mom the same thing. You just have to give it time. And then they were both just like, well, I don't want to give it time. And I was like, well,
yeah, I don't either.
Okay.
So we on the same page.
They both said the same thing. And I was like, I don't know what to do.
So I finally told my dad like a couple of weeks ago. I was like, oh yeah, his parents don't like me. And here he go. They don't like my baby girl. And I was like, no, they don't, Daddy. And he was like, well, what Harish saying about all of this? And I was like, well, he said he didn't care, He was like, well, as long as, Harish is still on board, then y'all should be fine. I was just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
See, what you should have said is, when she said,
don't tell me what I should have said.
What does Harish think about all this? She should have been like, Dad, this happened like a year ago.
No.
He's still around, isn't he?
And they still don't like me. It's been a year.
So, I actually had a conversation. Was it last week?
Yeah, something like that.
I was like, hey, we were talking about something else, and then it just popped in my mind that I wanted to talk to her about this. And I kind of went over what happened again, and she's like, well, blah, 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 blah. I was like, you know what?
What's
you
the blah, blah, blah? I'm just kidding.
What did she say? She said, I don't know, it's hard for me. And I was like, I just need time. And I was like, Mom, it's been a year. Like, it's been a year. I think you need to, time has been time. So, and she says, well, I'm going to make a better effort and try to.
How does she be lying, y'all? I got to
I'm
tell
not
y'all
lying.
that.
That's what she told me. That's what she told me. What do you mean?
Okay.
Okay. And I was like, all right, cool.
What?
That was basically it. That's all I needed to tell her. I told her what I needed to say. It was important for me that she knew that.
Wait, I forgot. What did you just say?
I told her that she needs, that time has been passed. And,
I mean, I don't really care no more. Like, at first it was, really bothering me.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, I never had nobody not like me because of my race. Well, to my face.
I also told her, I was like, I'm not asking you to be your best friend. I'm not asking you to do any of that. I just want you guys to be cordial. I don't want to, I definitely don't want,
Oh, no, I'm not, that person. I wasn't raised like that to be disrespectful to anyone's parents or, anything like that. But, me being in the same space with, I just wouldn't put myself in that situation again because I didn't like how I felt. So I wouldn't do it again until, I mean, I guess I have to, but.
At some point it's going to happen.
At some point, but not today.
Neither of them are ready.
Or tomorrow.
Neither of them
or
are
next
ready.
week or next month. But.
Overall, I think we're still doing fine.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do for your birthday?
I'm just saying. What?
What'd you do for your birthday? Tell everybody.
I went to work.
Oh, yeah. She did have to work on her birthday.
And then this weekend, we went to Hirsch threw me a surprise birthday bowling party. It's so sweet of him. And then we went to Nick and Sam's yesterday. Nick and Sam's Steakhouse. It's the grill.
That was good.
It was alright. Yeah.
Have you ever been there before?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Harish's birthday was
last month, like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, we're 3 weeks apart.
And then for my birthday, I had a barbecue at my house, and that was fun. It was cool.
It was fun.
And yeah.
So what else we got to talk about? We haven't talked to them in so long.
I know, it has been a while. What else is going on in our lives? We both have new jobs. Right?
Oh yeah.
I started a newer job in January, and then
I started in July.
I thought it'd been 2 months.
I started July.
She started like the end of June, actually.
Harish, how you gonna tell me?
She started the end of June. Trust me.
Was it?
Because it was
okay.
like the last week.
It don't matter.
Like she's got it. She's starting a new job.
I'm not starting.
She started a new job.
So yeah, that's happened. Harish is moving to Dallas. Oh, and then yeah, we need to tell them about that.
About what?
So I was just like, when you moving here? Oh no, yeah, we were having like a general conversation. I was like, so when you moving to Dallas? He's just like, oh, I'm not moving there. And then I was just like, either.
I think we did for a brief second talk about just being long distance. But then at some point, somebody's got to move somewhere.
So you gonna move here?
Still debating. Smile.
No.
Still debating.
I mean, you can still debate, but you gonna end up moving here. Or we gonna be long distance forever.
Whoa.
I don't want to move to Austin. I don't like it.
Why don't you like Austin?
I just don't. I mean, it's cool to visit, but like to live there.
She's a big city girl.
Yeah. I mean, Austin is a city.
It's nothing like this.
But like,
where you got 6 highways to get to one place.
I mean, whatever.
There's 3 highways in Austin.
Well, you better get used to these highways.
So we're still in the conversations of who's moving where. I think what we do know is somebody's got to move somewhere. Let the battle begin.
Harish gonna move here.
And she's moving
to
Austin.
Feel it. I can feel it in my spirit.
I can feel it in my head.
Harish is gonna move here, and we're just gonna be happy because he's
in Austin.
No, he's more flexible at his job. Like he can basically.
But I think even before that, there's some goals that we both want to achieve.
What are those goals?
Career wise, I want to get my PMP.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, we've still got.
And I'm thinking about going back and getting my master's or like getting something. So when you gonna propose?
Ooh. Oh. I guess we'll find out.
Boy, stop lying, because these people ain't gonna get another video for like 3 years.
No, we will definitely be making more videos. We're actually gonna start vlogging more. We gotta. Should we show them the microphone?
Like, y'all, I've been putting effort into this.
Look, so we got a microphone. We
got everything. We have lights, production lights.
So we will be.
It's just like, first this thing. We have to get an extender. And then, like, my card is not in there.
Which is weird. I asked her why she didn't.
Okay, and you know what? Let me address this because he's really been on my nerves. Okay, so Harish expects me to have all of this, the camera, the thing. I had to order this. I had to order the thing. I had to order the lights.
She knows it all.
Now it's just like today when I was like, oh my God, I don't have my card. He's just like, baby. And I'm like, I need help. Like, I can't do production by myself.
But you're
like, we need to like split our responsibilities.
We'll split our responsibilities moving.
You lying?
No, because I'll be responsible for staging.
Oh my God! Okay.
I'll be responsible for making sure you have the memory card in your camera.
We need multiple memory cards. We have.
So she'll be.
Oh awesome. Yeah, I had bought those spicy noodles for us to eat. I mean, to do the challenge for. Somebody ate the whole pack.
They've been sitting there for 6 months.
No.
So I can't eat them. Like
No.
I just had to eat one day, so I ate them.
It was a 6-pack.
I had 2 of them over the course of 4 weeks. I ate them over the course of like 4 weeks. Over the course of
Okay.
Okay, girl. Well, we'll probably do that challenge again because I'll buy the noodles.
So guys, that's all that we have today. We will be back with more videos. Please like and subscribe, and see you later.
Bye. Oh, also follow us on Instagram. Should we make an Instagram page?
Oh, we should.
No, Twitter account.
No, I don't do Twitter.
Oh, I do Twitter. So
Nobody does Twitter.
I'll make a Twitter account.
Who still uses Twitter? Raise your hand.
Who uses Twitter? I'm on it all the time.
What are you going to be tweeting?
It doesn't matter.